Hello to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Terry. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, message bearer, and light worker. Today's tarot reading is a look at any relationship. So whether it is a romantic relationship, a family relationship, a friendship, whatever it is, think of the relationship before you intuitively select, and that will help with the accuracy of the reading. All right, for reading selection, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. For those of you that already have an intuitive selection method chosen, go ahead and pause the video, select intuitively, and I will see you in your reading. For anyone who would like a little bit of assistance honing in with their intuition, I will lead a short breathing exercise. Let's begin by closing your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, letting your cares and worries float out of your body on your breath. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, choosing the relationship you want to look at. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, asking which reading is for you. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, one of the crystals or a number between 1 and 5 may just pop into your mind. If that happens, select that reading. If not, don't worry. One more slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes and select the reading that calls out to you the most. Trust your first instincts. That's your intuition. All right, for reminders, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. Go ahead and use the timestamps in the comments and description to jump ahead to your reading, and I will see you there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the purple amethyst. All right, your signifier is willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. So there's definitely some compromising in this relationship. Now, let's take a look at significant events of the relationship. Anything major that has happened, will happen, that sort of thing out of the Transparent Tarot. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the depth of this relationship with the Transparent Tarot. Okay. You start with the 8 of Cups, so reaching for something wonderful. And you get the 10 of Wands, so some of you feel very overwhelmed in this relationship. Oh, okay, you got the Devil coming out. So with the Devil, there is definitely a feeling of restriction. 3 of Coins, so you're wanting to be appreciated for the work that you put into this relationship, but you just feel like you're not getting back what you need. One more. All right, and the 4 of Wands. So some of you are looking at, romantic relationships where you're just not getting back what you need. Now, let's see what the Tarot of Dreams has to add for this relationship. So we'll look at the energies that each of you are bringing. Now, well, maybe if I can get the cards to shuffle. Okay. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the energies coming from both sides of this relationship. All right, we'll start with the energy that you're bringing into the relationship. Two of Coins. So you're ready to make decisions about whether or not you're going to be together. If this is a romantic relationship, you're ready to make the decisions with the Two of Coins coming out. Now, what's their energy? Their energy is good news. It's travel. It's like their energy is a very uplifting energy coming in. Now, let's see obstacles to this relationship. All right, somebody is very, whether it's you or whether it's them, it could be either way, but somebody's very kind of domineering with the Emperor coming out this way. So there is definitely, one of you has a much stronger personality than the other. Now, blessings from the relationship, strength. All right, so there's definitely a strength here. Just because the Devil came out doesn't mean that this relationship is doomed or anything like that. It means that there is a feeling of being restricted. Somebody doesn't feel like they can move freely in the relationship. There is definitely a very type A personality that just, knows what they want, goes for it, that sort of thing. But there is strength in this relationship, and everything that's coming in looks good. It looks like you're making decisions. It looks like they are coming from a very uplifted place. So it looks good. Now let's see what the angels have to add for the relationship. So angels, for the best benefit of group number 1, looking at this relationship, please. Archangel Jophiel. All right, so Archangel Jophiel is the Archangel of Joy. So this relationship is going to bring you joy. It's just got, it's just got things to overcome. All relationships have things to overcome, and this stuck energy, this overwhelming feeling with the 10 of Wands, those are your things to overcome. But this could actually end in marriage for those of you that are asking about romantic relationships, because you got the 4 of Wands coming out. Now, I would like to see what Moonology has to say for the Emperor. The Emperor is that very strong personality coming out. Communication is key. All right, so you guys need to communicate with each other. One of you is a very overwhelming personality. So you need to communicate and really make sure you're being heard if you're the quiet one in the relationship. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon has to say for strength. Because you are absolutely strong enough for this relationship. Ooh, self-love. All right, so self-love coming out with strength. You need to practice some self-love. Do something nice for yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Remember that you are worthy. And really practice your self-love, because some of the obstacles in this relationship are kind of attacking your self-worth. So just, pay attention and self-love. Now, for the 2 of Coins, you get boundaries. All right, you guys are breaking through your boundaries. The 2 of Coins is you deciding where you're going to live, who you're going to live with, if this relationship is going to go anywhere, and you are breaking through your boundaries. See this little flower that has come through her boundary? She is enamored with it because it has done something that she thought was impossible. So you also are breaking through these boundaries and moving forward. Now, I would like to see the spell casting oracle for the Three of Wands. That's the energy they're bringing into the relationship. And it looks good. I mean, the energy they're bringing in is a very good energy. Ooh, and they're also bringing in love. All right, so whether this is a friendship, whether it is a romantic relationship, like some of you definitely asked about romantic relationships, but there are some friendships here too. Possibly even some family relationships, especially with the devil coming out, because we all kind of feel restricted with our family sometime. But this other person is bringing in love. So that, I mean, it looks good. Now, for the transparent tarot, you get boundaries again. You are absolutely breaking through your boundaries. They are breaking through their boundaries. You know, there seems like for the romantic relationships here, there is some baggage coming in from old relationships, but you guys are absolutely breaking through the boundaries. It looks amazing. It looks really, really good. Now, let's see what the Tiny Starseed deck has to add to your reading. All right, so you start with love. Live your truth and share the love that's in your soul. All right, so there's definitely love in this relationship. You also get reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. All right, so do a little bit of meditation. Really make sure you're on the path that you want to be on in this relationship. And then finally, you get advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. So your heart is definitely wrapped up in this relationship for many of you. You are moving forward. You just need to follow the stirrings of your heart. Now, let's see what additional messages there are regarding this relationship. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, additional messages regarding this relationship, please. All right, you get the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a very protective energy, so one or the other of you is represented in this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is kind of sharp-tongued. You know, they say what they mean, but they're very protective of everyone in their sphere. Now, you also get the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So lots of opportunity coming in, the need to reward yourself financially, the need for some self-love. You know, take yourself out on a date. Like I was saying, you need to really pay attention to yourself and making sure you're healthy in this relationship. But the Knight of Pentacles comes in and it's saying that there's opportunity somewhere. Now, you know, normally the Knight of Pentacles talks about financial opportunity, but since this is a relationship reading, there is opportunities to further this relationship coming in. Well, I just threw the cards. All right, we'll take this one. Ten of Wands. You had the Ten of Wands up here as well. So some of you just feel really overwhelmed in this relationship, and it's okay. You need to take some time for self-love. You need to take some time to make sure you are where you want to be. But the relationship itself looks good. You know, there's obstacles to overcome, but there's definite love. There's breaking through boundaries. There's advancement. You know, it looks good. And for those of you talking about romantic relationships, there's even the possibility of marriage here with the Four of Wands. So call out to Archangel Jophiel. She will bring in joy. Make sure that you're taking good care of yourself. But yeah, step into this relationship with confidence because it looks like it's a good thing. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1 today. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the turquoise. You get trust as your signifier. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. All right, so trust is going to play a significant factor in this relationship. Now, let's use the Transparent Tarot to take a look at significant factors in the relationship, you know, whatever needs to come out, you know, to talk about the depth of the relationship. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, significant factors of this relationship, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you start with the Page of Pentacles. So opportunity coming in. And then you get the Wheel. That's good luck. You also get the Four of Wands. So some of you asking about romantic relationships, and it looks good. It looks complete. You also get the Page of Swords. So somebody is paying a little bit too close of attention somewhere. You know, whether they're paying too close of attention to you or you're paying too close of attention to them, somebody's paying very, very close attention. And then the Two of Pentacles. So you guys deciding where you're going to spend your money, you know, who you're going to live with, where you're going to live, that sort of thing. This relationship, it looks like it's a pretty healthy relationship. There's just the Page of Swords going on in here. So somebody is, you know, watching social media too closely, that sort of thing. There's definitely some observation going on that that doesn't need to be there. Now, let's see what the Tarot of Dreams has to say about the energies you guys are bringing in. So we'll start with the energy you're bringing into the relationship. Ooh, you get the Empress. So foundational. There is motherhood there. So some of you may be talking about relationships where you are getting married, you're you know, moving on in a romantic relationship, and you already have children with the Empress. You know, the children is, this Empress is motherhood. It's also foundational. So the energy you guys are bringing in is very, very stable. Now, the energy they're bringing in, the Sun. All right, can't get better than that. This looks like a very healthy relationship. It is, like I said, there's still the Page of Swords. So somebody is paying really close attention to something. Somebody's kind of carrying some baggage from a previous relationship where they've been hurt. And so they're watching very closely. Now, obstacles to this relationship. Waiting. All right, so there is some waiting with the Seven of Coins, waiting for things to pan out. That is the obstacle. Now, blessings from the relationship. All right, the Moon. So the blessings are kind of shrouded a little bit, but you've got the Sun coming out in their energy. So yeah, there's some fear around decisions with the Moon card, but the answer is in your actual dreams. You know, you are probably definitely dreaming about this individual. There is a very strong connection here. It is just, you know, somebody's carrying a little bit of baggage and there's some waiting for things to pan out, but it looks beautiful. Now let's see what the angels have to add to this reading. So angels, for this particular relationship, please. Ooh, you get Archangel Raguel coming out. Archangel Raguel is the Archangel of Fairness. So again, I'm feeling that one or the other of you has had a really bad relationship in the past and is carrying some baggage. Archangel Raguel's here making things fair. This relationship is making things fair for whoever has been hurt in the past. So it looks good. You know, call out to Archangel Raguel. He's going to assist. Now, let's see for the Moon. I want to get Moonology. So for the fear around decisions going on in this relationship. All right, it's time to release negativity. So whoever has been hurt, it's time for that negativity to go. It's time to put some trust in this relationship. It's not the past one. You know, it's not the one that hurt you. It's not the one that hurt them. So it's time to let that negativity go. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Empress. Ooh, you get release. So again, you're being told to release. This release, though, it's turning something negative into something beautiful. So this foundational energy, you're being told to release from the past and know that the energy that you're bringing in is, it's beautiful energy. What's coming out of you is absolutely beautiful. Now, I would like to see the spell casting oracle for this 7 of coins. So, out of the spell casting oracle, home. All right. So you guys are, again, I am feeling that some of you are talking about blended family relationships. Some of you are talking about including a new parental figure with your kids that you already have in your home. And it's saying take some time on this move, but you can absolutely do it. So just take it as it resonates. If you don't have kids, if you're not blending a family, then obviously that's not for you. But just take your time making this family for those of you that are blending a family. Now, for the energy they're bringing in, ooh, they get life, purpose, and the sun. Okay, so this relationship is foundational for them. You know, you're already stable foundationally with the Empress, but this is foundational for them. This is moving them along their life purpose. Now, I would also like spellcasting oracle for the transparent tarot. So anything to add to this transparent tarot here? Friendship. All right, so some of you talking about friendships, you know, this looks like a kind of a best friend sort of thing where friendship is concerned. There is absolute beauty and strength in this. Both of you are coming from a very strong position. So the friendship between you, whether this is romantic or not, is going to be significant. You guys have a friendship that will endure. Even, you know, those of you, some of you are moving from friendship to a love relationship, and you need to let go of some of the fear because it looks fantastic. All right, now let's see what the Tiny Starseed deck has to add to your reading. Okay, we'll cut to them. You start with strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Yeah, stay strong. You have got this. This looks fantastic. You also get advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. And then finally, you get light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world, and definitely time to reveal your light in this relationship. You are, I really feel like you are the stronger of the two of you, and you are foundational. So really let your light shine. Know that this is moving in the right direction. You know, it looks fantastic. You know, for those of you that this is a lifelong friendship, this is absolutely a friendship that's going to stick around for a long, long time. You know, for those of you that this is a romantic relationship, it's going to progress. I don't really feel a lot of family relationships here, but for those that are in a family relationship, it's very strong. Now, let's see what additional messages. All right, you guys got the Tower. So something has to change for this relationship to move forward. What else regarding this relationship out of the Tiny Tarot deck? All right, I'm going to cut to it. Seven of Pentacles. Yep, that's the Seven of Pentacles again. So there's waiting, you know, there's waiting for things to pan out. There's waiting for people to be ready, but there is absolute progress. I mean, things are going to move. They're just moving slowly. Now, one more. 10 of Wands. Okay, so you kind of feel overwhelmed with the waiting. They feel overwhelmed with the waiting. But there is, I mean, there's a need for some thinking and some planning to go into this, you know, that home is, for some of you, this is, you know, moving in together. And there needs to be some planning. There needs to be some waiting and assessing but it looks good. You know, it feels overwhelming right now, but it's going to go to a very wonderful place. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2 today. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the clear quartz. All right, you start with harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. So this relationship looking very harmonious. Now let's take a look at significant factors in the relationship. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, anything significant about this relationship, please show us through the transparent tarot. All right. So you or they are making a sacrifice somewhere with the 9 of Wands. But you've got the 3 of Wands coming out, so that is celebrations and unity. Now, you also get the Queen of Swords coming out, so somebody very protective, somebody kind of sharp-tongued, one or the other of you. Ooh, but you got the Ace of Wands, which is a brand new, passionate beginning. And, you know, there's also the Hermit. So this is not the Hermit, the Hanging Man. So this is transformative for you. See how the chrysalis is there? This is a transformative new beginning for you. And you guys are bringing in some heavier energy with the Queen of Swords. You know, somebody's very protective of something somewhere. But there's a unity. This is moving into a unity for you. Now, let's see what energy you and they are bringing into the relationship. So we'll start with your energy. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the energy that they are bringing into the relationship. Ace of Swords, so a brand new beginning where you have to take action. That's your energy coming in. You're going to have to take action in this relationship. The other person's energy, the Palace of Coins. So they are very stable. They are very, their foundations are really good. Now, obstacles to this relationship. All right, there's some fighting for what you want, but there is a guaranteed win with the 7 of Wands. So where you put your energy, it is going to pan out. Now, blessings. All right, so for the blessings of the relationship, you got the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is a stuck feeling. So I'm sure the blessing is stepping out of this stuck feeling. It seems like you guys are trying to move into this relationship, and there are obstacles that, you know, you have to fight through. There is a stuck energy that you have to make your way through. But you've got brand new beginnings that you're passionate about coming out in that Ace of Wands. Now, let's see what the angels have to add for this relationship. Face your challenges. Yeah, no, there are definitely challenges here. You know, the 8 of Swords is a challenge all in of itself. You know, it's a very stuck energy. So the Face Your Challenges card comes out, but it says that angels are going to be with you as you face your challenges. So as you face your challenge, stepping into this relationship, continuing in this relationship looks pretty new with the aces coming out the way they did. It's relatively new, but there is there's just some stuff to overcome. Let's see how you overcome this 8 of Swords. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, how do they overcome this stuck feeling in the 8 of Swords? All right, you get work through your fears. So you got to face your challenges. You got to work through your fears. Somebody's very afraid. But this working through your fears is going to end this stuck energy and allow you guys to move forward, because this relationship really is transformative with the hanged one being in the transparent tarot. For this particular deck, it's a chrysalis. So it signifies, you know, transformation, you moving ahead into something beautiful. Now, I would also like to get Moonology for the Ace of Wands. You're told to believe in the impossible. You need to take action in this relationship. You know, there's action that you need to take. You probably already know what the action is, but for some of you, you feel like you just absolutely can't do it. This could be telling someone how you feel. This could be, you know, being the, you know, making the first move somewhere, and you need to believe that you can. You need to believe in the impossible. Now, let's take a look at Queen of the Moon for the Seven of Wands, because the Seven of Wands is you fighting, but winning across the board. So you also get creation. Okay. So you can make this relationship, you know, you are manifesting this relationship. So you can make this relationship be what you want it to be, in that you can, you know, you can manifest with the creation cards. So use your powers of manifestation to really help with the fighting that you have. I mean, like, you have to fight for this relationship. Like, that's the thing. You have to fight for it. But you can use your powers of manifestation to do exactly that. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon has to say for the Palace of Coins. That's their energy. They get discernment. All right, so they are coming from a really stable place. They need to follow their gut a little bit more. Their head is kind of clouded. They need to follow their gut. I think that you are in the position to actually take this relationship to the next level, to step into this Ace of Wands here. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle has to say for the Transparent Tarot. Ooh, fertility. All right, so when the fertility card comes out, we could be talking about, you know, a relationship where a child is conceived. It could also be simply that the relationship itself is fertile for this change, for this transformation. So take it as it resonates with regards to your particular relationship that you're looking at. But fertility is definitely coming out. So the relationship is fertile to grow something new. Now, let's see what the tiny starseed deck has to add to your reading. All right, you start with guidance. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. So have faith. You are being guided. Everything is okay. You also get patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. So you're going to have to be very patient in this relationship. There is some stuck energy that's got to be dealt with. Somebody is quite afraid. Somebody has got challenges they have to face. And I really feel like it's them more than it's you. You have to fight for the relationship. They have to overcome their fears. And it's just going to take time. You know, patience is needed. Now, you also get advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. So follow your heart into this relationship. It will pan out into a beautiful Ace of Wands. There's just some stuff you got to get through first. Now, let's see any additional messages regarding this relationship out of the not transparent tarot, out of the mini tarot deck. So any additional messages regarding this? Okay, that is a lot. Let's just take that and see what that adds. All right, so you get the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. All right, so fun and socializing, a proposal of some kind with the Knight of Wands. And then you also have, okay, so you have the ending of the Ten of Swords. So something is ending, but it is a beautiful healing energy with the Star. So there's a gift somewhere. This ending is necessary. And then you have the Four of Pentacles, which talks about hanging on to things too tightly. So just be careful not to cling too tightly to the other person in this relationship. They need some time to grow. They need some time to work through their fears. But it's going to go to a beautiful place, whether this is a friendship, whether it is a romantic relationship, whatever relationship it is, it goes to a kind of a whirlwind romance with this Knight of Wands. And, you know, there's something you're very passionate about with the Ace of Wands. So just, also, I have to say, the Ace of Wands can signify fertility. You've got fertility coming out. So, you know, for those of you who are dealing with a romantic relationship where it's already kind of flowing, just pay attention. If you don't want the fertility factor, then do what's necessary to keep it out of there. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the Green Aventurine. You have the first message to release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. So something needs to be released in this relationship. Now let's take a look at the significant factors of the relationship. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us anything significant in this relationship out of the Transparent Tarot. All right, let's see. Wow, the Sun. So absolute growth. That is beautiful. You also get the Queen of Swords. So somebody is protective. Somebody is, you know, kind of one of those, you know, say really what they mean and sometimes not even what they mean personalities. Now, you also get the Five of Wands. So with that type of personality, there is some fighting. But you get the Wheel, which is luck and fate being on your side. With the Sun in the background, yeah, there's going to be some fighting in your relationship, but it looks beautiful. And then finally, the Nine of Wands. So just the advice to not make sacrifices you don't need to make. You know, there's not really the need to sacrifice in this relationship, but somebody's making a sacrifice somewhere. You know, there is just absolute growth. It looks beautiful. There's just, you know, some things to overcome. There's some fighting to overcome. There is this sacrifice that you need to overcome. Now, let's take a look at the Tarot of Dreams and kind of see what energies are coming into the relationship. So, what energy you are bringing into the relationship. You got the Sun again. This looks beautiful. You know, there is tons of growth in this relationship. Now, the energy they're bringing in, the Seven of Swords. All right, so there could be something sneaky going on their side with the Seven of Swords. That's just keeping it real. You know, there's something sneaky involved in the Seven of Swords. It also could be that they are clinging on to something too tightly and can't really move because of how tightly they're clinging to something. Now, obstacles in this relationship. Palace of Wands. So living in a place of your creative and romantic passions. So I think that one of the obstacles to this relationship, for those of you that are talking about a romantic relationship, is moving in together. You know, that we'll get Oracle to see how that goes, but that's one of the obstacles. Now, the blessings is the Queen of Cups. So you and they are emotionally strong enough to deal with the situations going on in this relationship. There is an absolute emotional strength in the Queen of Cups. You know, you are bringing in the Sun energy. So, you know, yeah, there is something that needs to be released, and it's whatever's going on in this Seven of Swords. You know, that needs to go. The sacrifice that's being made for the relationship needs to go, but the relationship itself looks just stellar. It's beautiful. Now let's see what the angels have to add for this relationship. So angels for the relationship in group number 4. Archangel Jophiel. All right, Archangel Jophiel is the Archangel of Joy. So she is bringing joy in with this relationship. Now, I would like to see how they step out of the Seven of Swords. And this Seven of Swords is on the side of the other person. So how does this other person step through the Seven of Swords? Have faith in your dreams. All right, they may not feel... For those of you that are talking about romantic relationships, the other person may not feel that they are worthy of you. You know, that's why this have faith in your dreams is coming in. They're clinging just a little too tightly, possibly to you. Now, for those of you who are not looking at romantic relationships, there is a growth to the friendship here. There is... You know, the other person needs to remember that they are worthy. It seems like they have worthiness issues in this relationship. You're just this bright, glowing sun, and they're like, I don't know about all that. You know, because they feel like they're not worthy. So just take it as it resonates, but that is probably the problem on their side. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon has to say for the Sun. Because that's the energy you're bringing in, and it is just the most brilliant energy in the whole deck. You get trust. All right, you need to trust yourself. You need to trust the beautiful energy you're bringing in. You're going to be okay. Like this situation, there are some things that need to be let go of, but it is a beautiful, beautiful relationship. Now, for the Palace of Wands, ooh, you get attraction. Okay. So the Palace of Wands was your obstacle. It was getting to a place where you live in your passions. You need to know that you are attracting it. You know, you are attracting this Palace of Wands, so you will get there. It just is going to take some time. Now, let's get the spellcasting oracle for the Queen of Cups. So that was you guys being emotionally strong enough to deal with whatever faces you. Now... adding to the Queen of Cups, you get healing. All right, so somebody, and probably them, they are healing from some level of unworthiness. You know, they just don't feel like they're worthy. They need some time to heal. You are strong enough to let them heal. Yeah, take it as it resonates. There's some healing that's needed here. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, we'll also get the Spellcasting Oracle. You get good luck. So luck is on your side. The wheel being here says luck is on your side. There is absolute luck coming into this relationship. Things look good. Don't be afraid of what needs to be let go of. It's really on their side anyway. But they will let go of what needs to be let go of. The sacrifice that's being made here, that may be a sacrifice on your side. If you're making a sacrifice for this relationship, know that you don't have to. You have luck on your side. You have the sun in your background. Everything looks good. You know, they are going to come out of this. Archangel Jophiel is bringing in joy. So just let them heal and know that you are attracting what you want. Now, let's see what the Tiny Starseed deck has to add to your reading. So out of the Tiny Starseed deck... All right, we'll cut to them. You start with abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. All right, so abundance of love, abundance of passion, abundance in general. And next you get advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. They definitely need to follow the stirrings of their heart. You do as well. You know, you guys are advancing and moving forward kind of together. And then finally you get channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. So you may be a channel for their healing. You may be something that the universe has sent to this other person to help heal them. But either way, you will. Like, you've got the sun as your energy, so it looks beautiful. Now, let's use the Tiny Tarot deck for any additional information about this relationship. So anything additional about this relationship, please. Okay. You start with the Fool, so it's a new beginning for you. And it looks it's a beautiful new beginning. You get the Four of Cups, so you're being gifted something from the divine, and the Five of Swords, so there's worry. You know, you can overcome the worry. You are being gifted. This is a beautiful gift. This relationship is a gift to you from the divine. So don't worry about it. Know that they're going to move past. They just have to have faith that they are worthy. And it looks beautiful. You guys are moving toward each other with the suns coming out. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the rose quartz. All right, your first message of the reading is purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. All right, so this relationship that you're looking at may be part of your life purpose. Now, let's take a look at the significant situations the relationship will encounter. So anything significant out of the transparent tarot, please, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you start with the Five of Coins, so there's fear going on in this relationship. And the Knight of Swords, so there's challenges and tests, but they will be over quickly. Ooh, you also get the Knight of Wands, so there is something very passionate here. The Fool comes out, so it's a new beginning, but there's some challenges and tests in the background. And then finally, you get the Star, so it's a gift. You know, this relationship is a gift to you, a gift of healing. There is definitely something passionate in it. You know, there's, whether it's a, you know, passion like romantic passion or just a creative passion, this could be, you know, creative partnerships that are starting. But whatever it is, it's bringing in healing. It's a beautiful new beginning that brings in healing for you. Now, let's take a look at the Tarot of Dreams and see what energies each of you are bringing into the situation. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the energy that they are bringing into the situation. All right, Knight of Coins. So opportunities that are kind of slow moving, but opportunities just the same. Now, what energy is the other person bringing in? Seven of Cups. So they've got lots of options going on right now, and they're waiting for the right one. They are kind of, you know, assessing things right now. Now, obstacles, anxiety. All right, there's lots of anxiety. Could even be some sleepless nights for one or the other of you. There is anxiety in this relationship. We'll get Oracle to see how you step out of it. And then the blessings of the relationship. All right, somebody is making a sacrifice to be in this relationship. You know, there is a sacrifice in the Nine of Wands. We'll see how you step out of the sacrifice. Before we get into the Oracle for the Tarot, though, let's see what the angels have to add for this relationship for group number 5, please, angels. Withdraw. All right, so you need to assess a little bit, like the relationship has a healing factor. You know, there is passion, there is, you know, some challenges, but you're going to overcome them. But you're told to withdraw, which could be a little bit of meditation, could be just pulling back a little bit and kind of letting things work out on their own. Now, I would like to see how they step out of this anxiety in the Nine of Swords, please. So the anxiety that revolves around this relationship, you're told to be bold and make the first move. All right, so for those of you in a romantic or looking at a romantic relationship, be bold, make that first move. It's going to be okay. And for those of you looking at friendships, again, you know, if you know, it seems like there are some things that have happened for those of you that are looking at long-term friendships. Be bold, make that first move to step back towards the energy that you want. Now, the Nine of Wands, please, out of the Moonology deck. All right, nothing will come of this situation. So for the sacrifice that's being made, nothing is coming of it. So where you see a sacrifice in this relationship, it's absolutely unnecessary. You can let it go. Now, I would like to see Queen of the Moon for the Knight of Coins. That's the energy you're bringing in. And it's got, you know, possibilities, opportunities, and peace. All right, so you're coming from a very peaceful, very relaxed standpoint. There is some anxiety, but I really feel like it's more on their side. You need to be bold and make that first move, though. That's going to help them step out of the anxiety. Now, for this Seven of Cups out of Moonology, patience. All right, you're going to have to be patient with them. They are assessing their options right now, and there's a little bit of fear on their side. You know, there's just a little bit of fear. You got to be patient with them. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle has to say for the Transparent Tarot. Ooh, prosperity. All right, so some of you looking at work relationships with this prosperity card coming out, it's going to be fine. You've got the Knight of Pentacles coming in, and peace. So for those of you looking at work relationships, everything's going to work out. You're just going to have to be a little bit patient. It's a new beginning that's going to heal you. Now, let's see what the Little Starseed deck has to add. So out of the Little Starseed deck, please. All right, you start with strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Yeah, this relationship is going to work out. It's just going to take some patience. Next, you get truth. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. And finally, blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. All right, so this relationship is going to be prosperous, whether it's financially prosperous and you're looking at work relationships, or you're looking at romantic relationships, and there is a inherent prosperity in the love that will abound. You are told to connect to the pure love inside you. There is love inside you already that is moving into this relationship, so just let it abound. Now, out of the mini tarot deck, let's look at any other situations regarding this relationship. So anything regarding the relationship. Ooh, the Empress. All right, so foundational things happening. Could represent motherhood for some of you. So some of you are stepping into motherhood in this relationship, and that makes sense with the anxiety. You know, it's just take it as it resonates. It's not motherhood for everyone. It could be just foundational. Now, let's see what else regarding this relationship. Ooh, the Chariot. All right, things moving forward through your determination. So, again, you look like the stronger person in this relationship. Things are going to move forward based off of your determination, but you're also being told be patient. You've got to be patient with the other person because they are working through some stuff. Now, ooh, you get Justice, so balance coming in, and Temperance. Wow, you got all major arcana out of the mini tarot deck. So definitely there's some balance that's needed, you know, and part of it is they need to do their part. You know, they need to step out of this Seven of Cups, and the sacrifice, really, it's going to be fine. But the anxiety, they need to step out of that as well into balance, and then your energy will be the driving force in this relationship. It's going to drive it to a brand new beginning that is very prosperous for both of you. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.